I came across these nightstands on Facebook Marketplace for $100. It also came with 2 large dressers, but we're just gonna focus on the nightstands for now. If you're new here, my name's Carly. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I flip furniture full-time. These nightstands had a lot of texture to them. I believe they were refinished with a oil-based gray paint and just a lot of runs and brushstroke marks. So we're gonna be fixing that today. Let's get into it. I got a little ahead of myself and already started stripping the top down, but now I'm gonna remove the drawers and the knobs. Oy. I'm always looking for the fastest way to flip my furniture because in the furniture flipping world, if you want to make good money, you've got to be quick and constantly push out new product. So I'm going to be going in with my favorite paint stripper, and that is Clean Premium Paint Stripper. You can get it at any hardware store, or I've linked it down in my storefront if you want to check it out. You do need to apply quite a bit. It kind of depends on the temperature of where you're working, if this is going to work pretty quick or not. But I always like to wrap it with some saran wrap. It keeps it nice and wet. If it dries out too quickly, it's not going to work. But you can see it working underneath the saran wrap. It starts to crackle and lift. That's when you want to peel back that saran wrap and get to scraping with a putty knife. If you've ever used a paint stripper before, you know that it's a really goofy mess and the process is a big mess. But my trick to get all of that leftover residue and leftover paint completely off is to go in with acetone and a wire brush like this. And you can see that it didn't completely lift off the stain underneath, but it did a great job removing the paint. I'm gonna go in with my double grade steel wool to get the left of the stain off of this. But overall, it did a pretty great job. Now I'm gonna be going in, removing the hardware off of the drawers so I can strip those down as well. And whoever refinished these before me used a crap ton of washers. I swear I have a year's supply of washers now. Lucky me. I don't want to make a mess of the inside of the drawers, so I'm going to be using frog tape to tape the holes on from the inside to prevent any of the paint stripper dripping through to the inside of the drawers. The drawers lifted pretty quickly, so I only had to let this sit for about 20 minutes before peeling the saran wrap off. And again, I'm just be going in with acetone and a wire brush to get all of that little detail nice and clean for my fresh coat of paint. If you have a stubborn crumb crack like I do on this top, then you gotta go in with some type of wood carving tool and try to get out that gunk. I'm using my random Ortable sander with a little squishy pad that I got off Amazon. It's also linked to my storefront, like I said before, but it just curves over those details and it doesn't sand that down. Like, I want this to have the original detailing. After the legs and the top were sanded down nice and smooth, I went in with a tan paint wash to get the wood tone to look really uniform, because then I'm going to be going in with a gel stain in the color Aged Oak by Minwax. It is my favorite combination. It gets it to being just like the most warm, ooey gooey chocolate milk color. I love it. I repeated the same process to the top. After that was done drying, I clear coated it and then taped off any of the areas that I didn't want to get paint on. I went in with this really dark, almost black, but it's not. It's got a little bit of a gray undertone and a blue undertone. So I don't know, it looks more navy blue in person, but I'm obsessed with it. This color combo looks really good. Drilled new holes for my brand new hardware, and I'm obsessed with this outcome. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And if you like this longer, more informative style video. But as always, like and subscribe to this channel. I am a newer content creation. I'm trying to take it more seriously and just get some videos out there for you guys. But if you want to learn how to flip furniture, give me a follow. I plan on sticking around. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them down in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can.